Greetings, my friends. Ryan Dixon here, coming to you from the sacred site of Lake Louise in Alberta. I just wanted to do a little bit of storytelling. Storytelling, to me, is one of the most important things that a human being can do. To share some of the experience with the world, to open people's minds, and to tell people about things that aren't shown in the mainstream on TV and in the radio. Storytelling was a huge part of human culture, and that's how information was shared for a very long time before TV and the internet took over. So I just wanted to share a little story about my experience with shamanism here at this sacred site. Sacred sites are very powerful. So the story that I wanted to share with people today, I believe, is very important. And I wanted to start by saying a connection that there's many different higher spectrums and dimensions of reality. Human beings are usually only in tuned to the vibrations of the five senses that we can perceive. But there's been stories since ancient times of people that have activated a sixth sense, shamans that are able to see beyond the physical world into other dimensions and realms. Some of the beings that people encounter during these ceremonies, you see that sign, the bird flying by, are very powerful. The beings that I communicated with here from this portal are guardians of the earth and guardians of this sacred place. They are very intelligent, very, very powerful, interdimensional, spiritual masters. The ancient natives and people, even in the Himalayas, have spoken about giant beings that can merge and shift between realms and dimensions very easily. These beings hide within the earth and can come out for the seeker to commune with for ascension, activation, and information. So I hope you guys enjoy my story of my ceremony that happened with my friends, and I'm going to share and try to recall as many details as I can. It was my first time using this 72-sided crystal wand here at Lake Louise, and I must say, this thing opened up some very unique portals for me. It activated the pineal gland so that I could perceive these other realms and these other spectrums of dimensions. And a being known as the Sasquatch appeared to me with its family, with its army of spirits with it, and they were waiting for me to recognize their energy. These beings were coming out of the mountain behind me like a portal, like a doorway, and showing themselves to me as giants. The leader of these beings was the size of the mountain, and there was many, many other of these beings that almost looked like King Kong, all behind them, and they were all filled with light, like they were attempting to become physical, but they were of a higher spectrum of vibration. As soon as I started to communicate with these beings and see them, I seen the lake start rippling and start vibrating, and everything was moving like it was a giant portal of energy. This place is known as a Stargate, and it got to the point of intensity where I literally seen the lake open up and fold in half. Underneath the lake, there was a city, another world, another dimension, and these Sasquatch Yeti beings were protecting this different layer of the earth, inside the earth. There was crystal cities deep within the earth, and I realized that this was the legendary city of Agartha, of Shambhala, of inner earth. And these beings were communicating with me with the message that this inner layer, this inner world of the earth and ourselves is a lot more peaceful, a lot more loving, a lot more balanced, and a lot more unified. So the message that I received from these higher beings was to help bridge this inner world, this crystal city of pure peace into this physical world, which is part of manifesting heaven on earth, part of manifesting peace on earth. Through these crystals, bringing these crystals to warriors, seekers, meditators, and healers These crystals hold information from within the earth, spiritual information that activates the sixth sense when you practice enough with these crystals, so that when you come to these sacred sites, your energy quotient is high enough to be able to commune with these very high vibrational beings. So a lot of people have heard of the legends of Telos, of the inner earth cities, and this is my first direct experience with contact with the inhabitants of this inner world of the earth. These beings are elemental. There's many different races of beings, of spirits that live in the inner world. Some of them are large, some of them are small, like fairies and elves. Some of them are serpent-like, like energy dragons. It's just like living here on Earth, where there's many different species of animals. There's many different species of spirits as well. So, the main message that I got from these inner earth beings is they're telling me that the surface of the earth is in trouble, and it's up to me to direct and guide this spiritual energy to the highest level to manifest in the physical realm with my power of intent and prayer, to direct and guide these spirits and these elements and these elementals and these angels for the healing of humanity and the healing of the climate and the earth. This is the prophecy and the mission of the Rainbow Warriors, to use the power of magic, of prayer, of intention, to bring people together to unify, so that we can all remember that we're all one. So, this level of experience, this ceremony for me was very challenging. It was very intense, and I believe that it was just a stepping stone in my life, another mountain that I climbed, to give me more experience so that I could share that experience and that story with the world, to tell people that the spirit world exists, but we've only been conditioned to perceive the world in five senses. So coming here and to other sacred sites is like going to a university or a training gym to upgrade your energy, your chakras, so that you can begin to vibrate in other realms as well and become like a medium for these beings to help create a new world, a new earth. So there's a lot more to share. That's why I'm creating a book about all my prayers, about a lot of my experiences and stories, and how to work through inner work to bring yourself to the highest vibration and to always continue to reach for that highest potential through what you do and through what you create. I hope that through this story I've inspired some people to seek beyond what they can physically see safely. And if people want guidance in this type of experience, me and my friends are the mediums between the worlds here, the guardians of this portal, and the allies of these Shamanic Sasquatch beings and many other beings as well. This is Archangel Michael's portal. It's a very powerful portal. He is like the bouncer of energy here, so he makes sure that no negative energies can get too far in to the experience. And sometimes you witness a battle between good and darkness here, because there is a lot of dark forces that want to use this portal for their own agendas. This portal is known as Lake Louise, so the royal family, the draconian elite, have capitalized already on this portal. But I'm here doing my work to heal and to bring balance and goodness and peace through the power of this place, because this place truly is a Stargate. I witnessed it firsthand for myself, and I have so many more stories to share about it. So I'm looking forward to sharing more with the world, sharing more health medicines, sharing more healing, sharing more shamanism, sharing more love, more stories, and there's a lot more to come, everybody. So take care, love yourself, and love life. Peace.